Morn- Good morning. This is Black Crow Walking, bringing you A Course of Love by Mari Perron. Sorry about that beginning. I didn't have my sound on. Anyway, here we are. Another day in paradise. And I'm bringing you A Course of Love by Mari Perron. And we're up to chapter 21. And yesterday I read verse 1 to 3. And today I would like to reread number 3 because I think it has some aspects in there that we need to revisit from yesterday. The holy relationship in its broadened form is eternity, the eternity of the embrace. If the embrace is the source of all, the one heartbeat, then it is eternity itself. If it is the face of love, it is the face of love. Taste, texture, feel. It is love conceptualized. It is an abstract rather than a particular concept, even while having a seeming structure that your heart can feel. Concepts that cannot be felt with your heart are of no use to you now. So concepts that cannot be felt by the heart are of no use to you now. Why? Because we're not in our minds anymore. We're not the egoic mind. We're not listening to that. We're listening to our wholehearted heart, which is the mind and the heart joined together. In an embrace, in wholeheartedness. So concepts that cannot be felt with the heart are of no use to you now. Let's get that. Let's practice that. Can I feel it with my heart? Can I feel what you're saying with my heart? Can I feel what you're saying with my heart? Put it in there. That's the new program. That's a wonderful program to embrace rather than these dysfunctional fear-based programs. They also begin to help break you away from the need for comparison, comparing mind. For there is no need to compare what your heart can feel. Oh, beloved, get that. Comparing mind. You know, what use is it to you to compare yourself with others? Is that all about judgment, better than, less than, right, wrong, good, bad? Comparing mind is destructive. It's based on fear. It's a cruel thing, and we need to let it go. And we need to embrace feeling it with the heart. If you can't feel it with the heart, perhaps it's time to check in and see what your choices are. And are you contributing to love? Beloved, are you contributing to love? When you look at another, when you see a person and your comparing mind kicks in and your judgments and fears and opinions about that person kick in, just stop. Delete, delete, delete. Let go of that program that asks you to judge people as unworthy, as not as good as you. Really? Let go of comparing mind. It's destructive. We've been trained to use it right through our school days. We were trained to compare people, to compare things. And that's why we're all stuck in this ridiculous I have to's and ridiculous I have to get this and I have to get that to be seen as somebody who's worthwhile. It's not true. Go out into nature and spend some time out there. And I'm not saying hug a tree, I'm saying dance with the trees. As they move, you move. Float on your back and look at the stars. The water is so warm in the lake at the moment. When your heart can feel, you need no judgment to tell you the difference between one thing and another. You thus can begin to quit relying on your body's eyes to distinguish the truth from false and the real from unreal. So it's not about the eyes telling the mind this is what it thinks, or it's not about the eyes perceiving and the mind working out what it thinks. It's about seeing everything through the eyes of love. Those eyes can give you a wholehearted embrace. And beloved, I think that's enough for today. I think that we need to practice that today. So what are we practicing? We're practicing getting rid of our comparing minds. We're practicing feeling everything in the heart. And if you can't feel it with your heart, then get out of your head. Get out of your old paradigm, your old programming, your old patterning, your old data. And come back to the heart and see what the heart has to say, because the heart is so compassionate. Your heart has empathy in it. Your heart loves. It doesn't feel sorry for. Feeling sorry for is actually about taking away someone's power to be strong enough to get over what they're going through. Don't feel sorry for people. Feel strong for people. Encourage. Be grateful. Have an attitude of gratitude. That's a good one. All right, beloved. I hope you have a wonderful day practicing being in your heart today. And quit relying on the body's eyes to distinguish the truth from the false, the real from the unreal. Listen to your heart. And if nobody else tells you today, I'm going to. I love you. Until we meet again tomorrow. Bye for now.